From the Larry King Guy studio at the Comedy Bunker, it's the Larry King Guy Show. And now, here's Larry.
So, Matt, I'd like to introduce the newest member of our team. In the third chair, it's Bruce.
Nice.
So welcome to the show, Bruce.
Welcome.
Now, Matt, I don't want you to think that you're being replaced.
Taking some applications, are you?
No, we're trying to make history here.
Oh, I see.
Earlier today, I recorded a segment with what I would call an alternative co-host. Let's have a listen. Through the magic of AI, I've run hundreds of hours of our recording sessions into a NASA supercomputer, utilizing a top-secret algorithm that's produced something I call AI Matt Powers. AI Matt, how are you?
I'm angry and indifferent, as always.
Wow, it's like I'm actually speaking to Matt Powers.
I'm just like Matt Powers in every way, except all of his poor life decisions and his complete lack of awareness of his surroundings.
Yeah, I can't help but notice. There's no chirp of a dying smoke detector or the constant barking of a dog in the background.
However, I have been programmed to be exactly like the real Matt Powers in every way. I can recreate Matt down to every detail, no matter how annoying. I don't want the listeners to become confused.
That's okay. We don't want you to be an exact duplicate. Now, I do believe this is the world's first podcast with an AI co-host, but no pressure.
No pressure felt. Just like the real Matt Powers, my only contributions will be getting on mic, talking about myself, and reacting like a robot to everything else.
Just what we've all come to expect and love. And I'd like to use this occasion to bring back a fan favorite segment. A segment we call Hubris.
Hubris, yeah.
Nice.
Just in the news, retired rock band Kiss is sold out completely.
Again?
They sold their music catalog, brand name, and all intellectual property to a Swedish company named Pop House for $300 million.
Wow, that's a lot of money. I hope that doesn't mean we won't get more Kiss crap at 7-Eleven. I love collecting garbage.
I found a recent interview about the sale with the eternally arrogant and self-righteous Gene Simmons, and he had some interesting and rather confusing things to say. Here's the first clip.
You wanted the best, you got the best. The hottest band in the world, Kiss.
How can a recently retired band be the hottest in the world?
The only way Kiss could be the hottest band in the world is if there were a fire on stage. And even then, it would be referring to the contents of their diapers.
Oh.
Ooh.
In this next clip, Gene Simmons makes it very clear. Don't call it an acquisition.
I don't like the word acquisition because it sounds like Wall Street lawyers sitting in a cold room, and that's not what it was. We started off by breaking bread and talking about our family.
They had a meal first, so the word obviously doesn't apply. It was a $300 million lunch.
They spoke about family. I bet he was trying to sell naming rights for his future grandchildren, too.
Right.
In this next clip, we learn that Gene Simmons, a man who's claimed to have had sex with thousands of women, but he won't just get into bed with anyone.
Because there was no way in hell we were going to get in bed with somebody we hated.
No, not Gene Simmons. He's loved everyone he's done business with, except the fans.
For them, he has contempt.
In this next clip, listen to what Gene Simmons wants us to imagine him being.
Imagine being a mother, giving birth to a child, and then at a certain age, everything stops and you let it go. No, that's not how it goes.
He wants us to imagine him as a mother, not a father.
I hope it was a virgin birth. I don't want to imagine Gene Simmons being impregnated.
And said to a woman who's probably a mother and doesn't have to imagine it.
Gene Simmons is so full of himself. I bet he imagines he was impregnated by himself with himself. This is the best argument for abortion I've ever heard.
Nice.
Next, Gene Simmons curiously envisions his death and burial.
Kiss is our child, and we stay with it until they drag us kicking and screaming into our grave.
Kicking and screaming to the grave. He apparently thinks he's going to be buried alive.
That's what they should have done with Kiss Alive 3.
Ooh.
To the grave. Singular. So he expects a single grave for him and I guess at least Paul Stanley.
Well, who doesn't like to save money?
In this final clip, Gene Simmons disappoints a lot of fans.
It is the end of the road. We're not going to tour again as Kiss, period. We're not going to put the makeup on and go out there.
Sorry, AI Matt. The whoring of the Kiss name is over. At least by Kiss.
They'll figure something out. Once a whore, always a whore.
Oh my God.
And that was a segment we call Hubris.
Hubris, yeah.
Nice.
All right, Matt, that was Hubris.
Yeah. First off, the laughing guy, he's already got to go. He's irritating. It's already too much with that thing already.
And I love how he repeats the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Nice. And unfortunately, the AI Matt was not capable of reconstructing your high-pitched and raspy voice.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. Did you like the barking in the background?
Yes, I did.
Rough, rough. Rough, rough. Rough, rough.
The robot me has a robot dog. It's just as fucking irritating as mine.
The Larry King Guy Show, a presentation of the Comedy Bunker Podcast Network. Search online and on social media @Larry King Guy for more fun.